some of the things I've been thinking about in the diocese, and we just spend time together. So I'm the bishop, and I want to tell you a little bit about why I am dressed the way I'm dressed. And the first thing I want to show you is this. Who can tell me what this is? Yes, sir?
A staff.
A staff, yes. Who uses a staff like this? Yes? A king and queen. That's right. They do. Who else uses a staff like this? Yes? A shepherd. That's right. This is a shepherd's staff. Shepherd's staff, sometimes called a shepherd's crozier, sometimes called a shepherd's crook. And I want to be clear that this is a crook and I'm not, so we have that distinction going on here, okay? This is a shepherd's staff, and I carry it because I am the shepherd of 25 to 30,000 Episcopalians in northern New Jersey. Notice I didn't say sheep, I said Episcopalians. I am the shepherd of all those folks, and what's my job is to keep the flock together. Because when we're together, we're living in community, we're able to grow, and we're safe. But if somebody wanders away from the flock, I take my end of my crozier and I bring them back in so we can be a community and we can be safe and we can grow together. That's why I have this. Who would like to hold it? Come on. And what's your name? Benjamin. Okay, Benjamin. 2 hands. Just hold it like that. It's not too heavy. Good job. All right. Now, what do you call this? Yes? A hat. Yeah, right. It's a hat. Yeah, that's good. Good answer. It's a hat that everybody wants to have, right? To impress your friends? One nod, more no's. Yeah. It's not a slinky. No, it's a hat. It's kind of a goofy hat, isn't it? Oh, it's pointy. Yes, it's pointy. Yes, it's a pointy hat. Yes, does anybody know what it's called? Yes. Anybody else know what it's called? A hat? Yeah? How about in the congregation? A mitre, which is Greek for headdress. And bishops have been wearing hats like this, mitres like this, for hundreds of years. And it is a pointy hat, and I want to explain to you why it's a pointy hat. On Pentecost, which is a celebration after Easter, the story in Acts from the Bible tells us that people were in a room much like this one, and the Holy Spirit came into the room and landed on people's heads. Benjamin, you got to hold it there because you never know where it might go. It came into the room and landed on everybody's head as a flame of fire. Now, I hope that a flame of fire never lands on your head, but the Holy Spirit, which is this energy, God's energy, which brings us all together, is something that we all live under. This is a flame of fire. That's why it's a pointy hat. So it tells me and reminds me that I live under the Holy Spirit. What do you call these? Tails. It's good. Yeah, good answer. Not the right answer, but it's a good answer. Anybody know what these are? Anybody in the congregation? Oh, it stumps everyone. They're called lappets. Lappets. And they're very similar to what you see up there. That's where the Bible is. And those are called paraments, but they also could be called lappets. They come down from the Bible. These come down from my hat and remind me that I'm connected to the Bible, that I'm connected to the story. So I live under the Spirit, and I'm connected to our ancient story of God's work in the world and history. Who would like to wear it? And what's your name? Catherine. Okay, Catherine, here you go. We always need a new bishop. There we go. Terrific. Don't let it fall down. Okay. Good. All right. That's good. Now, I also want to show you my bishop's ring. My bishop's ring right here. It's not a decoder ring, but it's a bishop's ring. And on it is the seal of the diocese. And the seal of the diocese, you have to look very closely. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I am. Look very closely, and it has a mitre on it there, and it has a cross on it there. And in the middle, you have to look really closely, there's a peacock. A peacock. Yeah, that's a strange thing. Well, I'll tell you why there's a peacock. Before New Jersey was a state, it was a colony. And the symbol of the colony of New Jersey was a peacock. So we have a peacock on the ring. That's why I wear this ring, and I use it when we create new bishops, and I dip it in wax, and it hardens, and it's the seal of the bishop, an ancient practice that we still continue to use. The last thing I want to show you is my cross. My cross, which I wear on Sundays, but I wear it all the time. Sometimes I put it in my pocket, and whether you wear a cross or not wear a cross, what I want you to know is that Jesus is always close to your heart. Jesus is always close to your heart, leading you, guiding you, and loving you. No matter how frightened you get, no matter how lonely you feel, no matter how angry you become, Jesus is always with you, leading you, guiding you, and loving you. And so you can ask the question, well, where's Jesus? I don't see him. Well, in some ways you do, because when you look in the face of people who love you, you are seeing the face of Jesus. That is God's promise. So your family here at St. Luke's Church, and I know this may be a stretch for some of you, even in the face of your brother or sister at home, there is the face of Jesus, leading you, guiding you, and loving you. And so that's my hope, is that you all know that, and know that especially in those moments when life is not so easy. When life is not so easy. So I thank you. I thank you for your attention. I thank you for being here. I thank you for what you do. And I invite you to go back to your places as we continue on with our celebration of the Eucharist. And Catherine and Benjamin, I'm going to take my pieces back. Thank you very much.
Do you also play as a chess piece?
Do I play as a chess piece? Yes, I get asked that.